Okay, so I'm currently in an area that is right near a road. You could probably hear the cars behind me. It's an area I drive past each day, and I've been meaning to come and check out because I thought I'd noticed a couple of leaners and just looked interesting. Anyway, I was walking through here. I've taken a few photos, and this is the first thing that I thought worthy of a video. So there's this kind of leaner of a branch through the casuarina, and this casuarina tree, it's been snapped off in two places. So there's the place behind there, and then there's this big one here, and then that big one's kind of been snapped and twisted so that the end of the branch is coming down. It's probably higher than most people could reach. Yeah, it's just interesting. I'm not quite sure about this area because I know it's got a walking track, so I know humans come through. I'm guessing a lot of kids play here too because it's right near a playing field. There's a bit of a walkway you can see here. Yeah, not convinced, but just interesting things to note. Okay, so same area, and there's this really interesting twisty little casuarina growing right near a eucalypt. I'm not quite sure what that eucalypt is, but right up against the trunk, and then it comes up, comes around here, and then twists up, as you can see. I mean, that's quite hard for a tree to get like that itself. There's another little leaner here, but it's quite a scrubby area, so it's quite possible that branches just fall down themselves. But this twisted sapling is what I'm interested in. So yeah, same area, right near that twisted sapling is a leaner, I think you'd call it, into the tree here. Oh, and interestingly, get out of the sun, there's a branch resting up there too. So this, I could just barely touch it, is kind of, threaded through there, and then there's another one that's kind of coming down from up there through it down to there, and then this leaner, I'm going to have to go back around the other way, it's so scrubby here. This, I just tested it and it's not okay. I've just added my own little creation nearby, near that one, just to say hello and see what happens. Okay, so I just took 2 steps from that tree with the tie and I thought that was a tree growing there, and it's not. It's another leaner. So I'll show you. See, it's not growing here, and it goes up through this casuarina right up to there. Now that can't have fallen like that because, and I know it's really hard to see on video, but I mean, you've got these little branches here coming between the two. So I mean, that can't have fallen down like that because this branch would have stopped it. It's really hard to explain, but I'm sure those of you who've been out can know what I'm talking about. So that has been placed there. By who? For what purpose? And right next door, here is another little lean. right there, going up that casuarina. That's the branch from that one. And then right next to me as I walk past, there's a branch growing up there, through here and snaps down. I mean, that could be anything as well, but all right near each other. And there's a hanging one. So it's just hanging in the air, as you can see. And goes up and catches in this tree. How? Just barely, really. Okay. Just had a thought. This reminds me, the stick with the orange thing on the end there. I think it's Colorado Bigfoot, and he's in the middle of nowhere filming, and he finds these signs and tapes and things that have been put up the edges of forests and things, as if they're decorating, or have come a long way from where they were put. So yeah, just an interesting note there. And another, I don't know what you call it. There's that stick I just took a video of with the orange thing on there. Branch kind of hanging between two trees. And I mean, yes, branches fall, yes, they get stuck in trees, but why so many in one little area? And you don't necessarily see it in other areas. I mean, there's big eucalypts here, as you can see. Branches would be falling all the time, but once again, it's not an obvious kind of place. These little branches here would have deflected it off from falling in between all of this. It's been placed through here. Okay, this is just an appreciation of nature. I mean, look at this magnificent eucalypt. It is just amazing. The road just beyond there, but it's a bit of a gully. You can't see from the road because I drive that road every day. It's the most beautiful big tree. It's just beautiful. So many branches. You can imagine the amount of wildlife that this tree would sustain. There'd be possums. I know there's plenty of paddy melons. I've seen the paddy melon tracks everywhere. It's just a beautiful tree. So just beyond that beautiful tree, I looked over and there's this area. It's just next to the road. All the other bits I've walked through have been nice forest and everything. This area is just, it's creepy. It is, yeah, I don't really feel comfortable here. It's hard to explain. I'm going to go in and have a look, but yeah, I'll tell you what, I don't feel comfortable. There's just little signs everywhere. Geez, I don't even know where to start. Okay, so there's this through here. There's a leaner. Little bits of rubbish, but as I said, we're right near a road, so that they could just get blown. Okay. I just disturbed something over there, which just scared the poop out of me. I'm guessing it was a paddy melon. Okay, now my heart's racing. Yeah, fun. He said squatching was fun. Okay. I'll keep going. Against my better judgment. Whew. Okay. Okay, there's a leaning kind of thing there. Broken off branch. Yeah, this is weird. I don't know if I'm talking myself into it, but yeah, I'm not feeling good vibes right now. I think I might back off. Here's a snapped off tree. Just caught my eye. Okay, I'm gonna go. But yeah, rubbish there, and there's kind of a cleared area there. Yeah, and even this in itself is kind of snapped off there, and right next to a road. You can see the traffic, you can hear the traffic. Yeah, I think I might be bringing a friend next time I come back here. I feel like there's more to explore in there, but I don't feel welcome. Okay, I'm going to back off. That's really interesting, actually, talking through that, because I mean, I've heard other researchers talk, sorry, I'm just kind of looking around but not using my cameras. I've heard other researchers talk about feeling that way. There's another kind of leaner thing. But yeah, that's the first time I felt, sheesh, something that strong. Okay, I might leave it there. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out this area. So, there's this really big wattle tree that's fallen over that way. I came down to kind of look at the base of it to see what had gone on, and there's another tree which looks like wattle as well, which has fallen down that way. And then someone's been cutting it up for firewood. And then this as well, which could either be a third tree or part of it. Now, what went on here to push over two fairly well established wattle trees, one that way and one that way? There's just so much mess here. It's just over there, there's a whole heap of pushed over, I can't see, the sun's on my screen. There's a whole heap of pushed over stuff there. And this tree is interesting because hold it up around all this mess. Just want to walk through a spider's web. Okay, so it's fallen over, fair enough. What's happened over there? There's a branch through the tree and coming down here. Now, yeah, that's weird. Okay, keep going up the tree. Okay, here's the top. Here's the top of the tree, so fairly recent because the wattle's starting to come out in flower and they're out in flower now. So, I mean, I don't know if it was still growing when it came down, but this part of it has been snapped and is facing right up the other way, and that part of it is completely dead, as you can see here. So what's happened here? Did the tip get bent down first and then the tree got pushed over? Fell over? Don't know. Or did the tree fall over, continue to grow, and then that bit get snapped enough so that there's no water going through for the rest of it? I don't know. It's a really interesting one.